guys, hi. It is Brent Abel, WebTennis.com, back here with you for the answer segment of this week's episode of What's the Right Shot? And let's take it through the point where we stopped the video. And it's a pretty long point. If I can just forward it here we go. This is where we stopped it. So, here's the ball. I'm outside, obviously, in the alley. Almost, this left foot is almost into the red. And so the choices, you guys said, is work it up the line, obviously work it in the middle, a lob deep to this corner obviously is a great shot. And I want to say one thing, that with all these choices, they're not sort of automatically open. I mean, just because this up the line looks open doesn't mean that Jim Budd can, just before he make contact, sort of take a step over here and really cut off that alley. And if he does, if I go up the line and Jim gets intercepted, I mean, this is so wide open, it's crazy. On the other hand, if I go in the middle here, I'm not exactly sure how fast Jim Landis is going to recover, just because I'm watching the ball, and so it could be that he's further in the middle than I'm thinking. And the other thing too is that Jim Budd could be anticipating that I'm not going up the line. He might even give me a little fake over here to the right early to make me think that he's covering the line, and then come back here in the middle and cover the middle. And the other thing too, I said with the lob, is that sure looks wide open here. All of that said, this really comes down to being a guessing game. It's sort of a calculated guess, and since this is kind of really in the match, not a lot of tendencies have been established, despite the fact that we all play each other quite a bit. But I'm kind of guessing, Jim's guessing in terms of what I'm going to do. And I'm guessing as to what Jim's going to be covering. I end up thinking, all right, I'm going to go in the middle. And what happens here is I don't get the middle. I don't really get the ball where I want it in the middle. And, Jim Budd's there, and he makes the good volley. So, again, some of this is a guessing game. If I'd really been a little bit better committed on this shot, I would have really been able to, play it more in here, more towards Jim Landis, which would have meant that I've got Cliff covering. So this is not really an option for Landis. He really would have had to play it sort of back to me. So all that said, I thought I played the right shot, but I didn't quite get it in the middle. And there you have it. So guys, right below the video, let me know what's going on in your mind with this episode. Any thoughts, any comments, any feedback, any questions, let me know right below the video. And as always, get out there and make it another great day.